Hello everyone and welcome back to Cooking with Camp Counselors. My name is Madeline and today we're going to be making some yogurt bark. I'm so excited for this recipe. So the ingredients that you guys at home are going to need are going to be yogurt and then various toppings. We're using strawberries, chocolate chips, and then Rice Krispies. So if you guys want to use those, that's what you'll need, or you can mix it up and make your own unique flavors. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. Okay guys, so the first step to making your yogurt bark is going to be to prepare your toppings. So since we're using strawberries, I'm going to have to cut those up, but for the Rice Krispies and the chocolate chips, they're ready to go. We are using mini chocolate chips, but you guys can use whatever you have, just like we've said with any of our other recipes. So I'm going to go ahead and cut up these strawberries into nice little circle pieces, or like little slices, because we're going to put these on top of our yogurt bark. We want them to be kind of thin, because when they freeze, strawberries will get really hard, but if you put them really thin slices, they'll still be really easy to eat. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do with these 3 strawberries. Alright, so now that those are all cut up and ready to go, we're going to go ahead and get the next things that we're going to need for our recipe, which is going to be a cookie sheet and then some parchment paper. So I'm going to go ahead and grab those. Okay guys, so the first step to making yogurt bark is getting your cookie sheet with your parchment paper, and then you're going to need your yogurt. We have several different kinds of yogurts, but you guys can use one, you can use vanilla. We're using strawberry, peach, orange, and cherry. So I'm going to go ahead and open these up, and they are Greek yogurt, so they're going to need to be stirred. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, give it a stir, and then I'm going to lay it out on the cookie sheet in a nice thin layer. And again, you're going to need about 4 cups of yogurt for this, whether it's just yogurt cups like this or 4 cups of like vanilla, whatever you have. And then you're just going to kind of want to spread that out pretty thin, but you still want a pretty good thick layer to be your yogurt. So I'm going to go ahead and do this with the rest of our flavors, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm finished here. Alright, so now that I have our 4 different yogurt flavors out, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take the spatula and then swirl them all together so it looks kind of mixed together and it's not just as divided as it is right now. Alright, now that our yogurt is all spread out like this, we're going to go ahead and get it ready to put in the freezer. So what that means is going to be putting our toppings on. I'm going to go ahead and make different sections for each topping, but again, you guys can mix them together, you guys can do whatever you want. And like I said, you guys can do whatever kind of toppings that you want at home. I'm just trying out these flavors to see what they're like. So I'm going to go ahead and make this section the Rice Krispies, and then next I'm going to lay out the strawberries. And you guys can use other fruits like bananas or oranges or anything like that would be delicious on this as well. And then lastly, I have our chocolate chips. And again, there's no real specific measurement for the toppings, it's just whatever you think looks good. I'm going to actually put a little bit more Rice Krispie on here because I think it'll taste really good like that. And then what you're going to want to do is you're just going to kind of want to press down your toppings ever so gently just to make sure that they're really stuck in the yogurt. Alright, now how we're going to make this yogurt bark is by freezing it. So we're going to go ahead and put this in the freezer for about 30 to 45 minutes or until it is completely frozen. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back to see you guys later. Alright guys, so our yogurt is done in the freezer, and now it's time for us to break it up into little bark pieces. So I have a butter knife right here, and I'm just going to kind of score along where the flavors change. So from the strawberry to the Rice Krispie, and then to the chocolate chip. Again, you guys can do whatever you want. And then I'm just going to kind of go ahead in with a knife and break it into random size pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so now your yogurt is all finished and you guys can go ahead and eat it. But we're going to go ahead and place the leftovers in a Ziploc bag because you are going to have to keep these in the freezer for storage. So I'm going to go ahead and pack them all away and I'll see you back here in just a minute. Alright guys, so that is how you make yogurt bark. Here is our finished product. I have the Rice Krispies and the strawberry kind in this little dish here. It looks amazing, and like I said before, keep the rest of it in the freezer. That's where the rest of ours is, and you can take it out on a hot day and snack on that. And boys and girls, if you tried this recipe, go ahead and send us a picture or leave it in the comments down below. We'd love to see what you guys made. And I did want to let you guys know that this will be our last Cooking with Camp Counselors, at least for a little while. So I want you guys to be on the lookout on our Facebook page for the next time we come out with a video. I'd love to see you guys there. Bye! Okay, I just need you to bark once for me, okay? Can you do that? Can you bark once for me? No? Just bark once. Because we're making yogurt bark. You know, because dogs, they bark. What are you eating? Okay, just stay there. I guess, next. Stay. Okay, all I need you to do, stay, is to just, bark once. And we'll see if you fit our criteria for our addition, okay? So just bark once. Do you know how to bark? A little camera shy? Okay, next. Okay, Reese. Now, what I'm gonna need you to do is I'm just gonna need you to speak. So, if you just bark once, hey, stay there, stay. If you just bark, that'd be good. There, you're a little out of frame. So, we're making yogurt bark, okay? So, the joke is, every time we say yogurt, you bark, you have to bark, okay? Reese? Reese? Do you think you can do that? Speak? Speak? I don't think that's gonna work. We'll have to find another guy to interview. So, Dash, I hear you're interviewing for the part of the yogurt bark. So all you're gonna need to do is I just need you to bark, okay? Just bark. Just bark once. Bark once. Speak.